back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the sewing machine parts and their uses. We're going to be using this Singer solo machine. It's about 5 months old, and let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so this is the machine we're going to be using, and we're going to start with the wheel. This is the hand wheel. The hand wheel is this whole wheel here, and this function is to move the needle as you sew. So I'm going to try that out so that you can see what I'm talking about. Here is the needle. Here is the needle. So it moves the needle. Just behind the hand wheel, we have this over here. This is the stop motion screw, and this stop motion screw is used to stop the needle from moving despite the hand wheel moving. So I can just do an adjustment here, and I can demonstrate what I'm talking about. So as you can see, despite the wheel moving, the needle and all this part is actually not moving. This can be used when you want to wind the bobbin. Then we have our belt. They come in all shapes and sizes, but as I try to manipulate it to move, as you can see, it's moving the upper wheel. And as I go down, so does the down wheel move, as you can see. And as this moves, so does the pedal. This is the pedal. So they work together, as you can see. So we've seen how the belt is manipulating the upper wheel to move, and so is the bottom wheel and the pedal moving. So it's a very important part of the machine because it connects the upper head to the down part of the sewing machine. Alright, then we move to this part. So this whole part here is the bobbin winding assembly, and it is used to wind the bobbin. We place the bobbin just inside there and push this. So over here is the stitch regulator. This is used to change the length of the stitches, and as you can see, it has a screw here. If this is too tight, it can be very difficult to move it, so you can actually loosen it a bit, okay? And it's from here that you can also do your reverse stitches from. Next, over here we have our spool pin. This just holds the thread or cotton, as you saw. It holds it in place. And from here we have our thread guide 3. This actually just guides the thread from the spool to the tension disc. Over here we have some holes, as you can see. These are used for oiling the machine. So the thread now goes to the tension disc, which is over here. The tension disc is used to loosen or tighten the thread tension on the needle. So this is our tension disc, and just over here there is this little guy, okay? Whenever you used to know its use or name, this is the thread check spring. Just looks like a little wire, and this thread check spring is actually used to move guide the thread from the tension disc to the spool, to the take-up lever. This over here is the take-up lever. The take-up lever actually guides the thread from the tension disc to the thread guide. Down over here we have thread guide 2, and just at the bottom here we have our thread guide 1, which actually guides the thread into the needle hole. Then we can come down to this part. We have the needle over here. The needle is used to pinch the fabric and provide the stitches on the fabric. It has got a clamp just here, and this is used to hold the needle in place, or it is used to remove, it is from here that we remove the needle to change it in case it breaks. Then just opposite it we have the presser foot. This is the presser foot, and the presser foot is used to hold the garment in place when sewing. The presser foot also has a clamp, as you can see, which holds it in place, and this can also be used to actually change the presser foot in case you want to make zips or any other type of stitches that can need a different presser foot. So the presser foot has a regulator over here. This is a presser foot regulator. This is used to move the presser foot up and down. Okay, it regulates how tightly the presser foot holds the fabric. Our presser foot regulator. And these are our parts of the machine through which the thread passes. So, and over here we have our two plates. We have the needle plate over here. The needle plate is this curved one over here, needle or throat plate. And we have our slide plate. The needle plate, it keeps the feed dog safe in here, and it keeps dirt from getting onto the feed dog. And it also has a hole just at the center where the needle actually goes in to meet the other threads inside, meet the bobbin. Then it has two screws just here, and these hold it in place. If they are not in place, it can lead to breaking of the needle because the needle may end up hitting the metal part. And just over here we have our friend. This is the feed dog. Just over here they look like teeth. This down here, that's the feed dog. And the feed dog is actually responsible for moving the garment forward and backwards. Then we go to the side plate, which is here. It is used to leave an opening for the bobbin when removing them. Though you can also remove from the bottom, but there are times whereby you're just here and you just want to remove from here, and there are machines like hand machines where you can't go down to the bottom. So the side plate is important to remove the bobbin case from. So I prefer to remove the bobbin from the bottom though. So this is how you remove your bobbin. Like this, it's in situ with the hook in situ. So firstly, before removing this, we're supposed to make sure that the needle is not hitting the bobbin. So I'll just move the wheel right here, just remove the needle from there. Then I can now get into here, and there is this. Okay, so that unhooks the hook, and we have our bobbin case over here. So this is our bobbin case. It has a screw over here which loosens the tension. It loosens the tension of the thread when the thread passes, as you can see where it has passed. Then we can finally remove our bobbin, and this is the bobbin which holds the thread in situ when sewing. Otherwise, these are the parts of our sewing machine that are important and you need to know about them. Alright guys, we've come to the end of the video, of which we have seen the parts of our sewing machine, and I hope you did get one or two things from the video. Otherwise, I would like to ask you guys to actually subscribe and hit the like button. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video, and see you next time. Bye.